Have you ever been caught in a moment when it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, where you're swimming in exhaustion from constantly saying yes to others at the expense of your well-being, and all you yearn for is a moment of solitude to press pause on life itself? Just imagine how much of a relief that pause could be. Let this simple story inspire you amidst the chaos of our demanding lives. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, lived a rabbit named Robbie. His neighbor was Benny, an overly enthusiastic bear who loved socializing. Benny was fond of Robbie and often invited him to gatherings or requested his help with various chores. One day, Benny asked Robbie for help with gathering honey. "I know you're good at climbing trees, Robbie," said Benny. Overwhelmed and inconvenienced, Robbie nodded despite wanting to rest at his burrow. That night, Robbie thought, although he liked Benny, he realized that he was always available to him and rarely had time for himself. The following day, Benny knocked on Robbie's door. "Can you trim my garden today?" Robbie took a deep breath. "Benny, I'd love to help, but I have plans for myself today. Perhaps another day?" Surprised, Benny said, "Oh, okay, no problem, Robbie." Robbie felt relieved and proud. He had communicated his needs honestly without being unkind. Over the next few days, Robbie became better at saying no, prioritizing his needs while being mindful of Benny. In time, Benny adapted and learned to respect Robbie's boundaries. He also realized his over-reliance on Robbie prevented him from learning new skills. Their friendship continued with better understanding and mutual respect. The two friends lived in harmony in the quiet forest, each caring for their well-being and personal space, setting a beautiful example of how to set boundaries and promote self-love. Setting boundaries begins with oneself. Try pausing for a moment and delve deep within. Ask yourself, what do I truly desire? It involves understanding your limits and communicating these to those around you. Setting boundaries is an important part of self-care. Recognize that it's okay to put your needs first. You can still be a caring person without sacrificing your own needs. Remember that it is not selfish, it is a form of self-preservation that enables you to function at your best, ultimately benefiting everyone around you. Let me leave you with these powerful words by Mahatma Gandhi. A no uttered from the deepest conviction is better than a yes merely uttered to please or worse, to avoid trouble. It's understandable to struggle with saying no when you're used to pleasing others. Every no you utter can hurt someone's feelings or disappoint those who expect you to conform. Learning to say no means you get to choose when to say yes from a genuine place of desire instead of obligation. That way, you can avoid burnout and keep helping in a way that feels true to you. The bravest thing we can do in life is to say no to what lies within our reach, for it takes courage to stand up for our beliefs when faced with temptation, convenience, or social pressure. By embracing the power of integrity and staying true to ourselves, we can rise above mediocrity and create a life filled with purpose and meaning. May we always strive to communicate our boundaries with kindness and understanding, while remaining committed to our truth and fairness, just as Mahatma Gandhi inspires us to do. Thanks for watching.